What's going on, guys? Today I am playing the Type 59 Chinese Premium Tank. Reason I'm playing it is because I have 2 hours left to get the op done, Type 59 Ace. I get 100,000 silver in a day of premium by earning 30,000 XP in this tank. So let's get started. Clock is ticking. First battle was on Prokhorovka, yeah. Matchmaker's been pretty generous. I'm near the top of the tier. There's a couple real heavy tanks I'm going to have to worry about, but for now, I'm going to use the speed of this tank to try and get up here to this ridge line and get some early spots, because I am looking for XP. And this is a really good tank. Good frontal armor, good frontal turret armor. You can pretty much bounce almost anything that you'll come up against in this tank from the front. And you will come up against a lot of fearsome opponents, but you will not see tier 10s, even though this is a tier 8 tank. It has preferential matchmaking, so you will never ever see a tier 10, which is pretty freaking sweet. First enemy, we got a Hellcat. Jammed his turret ring, seriously messed him up. I'm taking shots, but as I mentioned earlier, this thing bounces very well. I'm taking fire from a KV-5 that's way in the backfield there. T-37 just damaged my tracks. But from this position here, I can pretty much have my way with the enemy. I'm pulled down inside this little crater. Hold on. There we go. Just had to deal with that Hellcat. First kill on the enemy team goes to me. But from this position here, I can effectively spot for everybody to my west and to my east, assuming that I have reliable teammates that move up with me. Here we see we got a KV-4. Oh wait, hold on. I got an M3 Lee side on. Wait, the hell did I hit? That was interesting. But we got a KV-5 and a KV-4 as our immediate threats, and they are formidable opponents. The armor of those KVs very thick. The gun on this Type 59 is going to have trouble dealing with them, especially at range. 397 meters away this KV-5 is. Managing to find a weak spot in his armor, but you saw the little tiny chink of its health that it took out. I'm going to have to shoot him a whole lot of times in order to take that guy out. But I am spotting. I am keeping him tracked to provide a stationary target for my teammates. But looks like there's only 3 allied tanks nearby me that is actually going to be able to shoot at anything that I'm lighting up for them, so that's going to be a problem. The aim time on this thing is a little less than desirable, but you can't have it all. It is a really nice tank, though. It doesn't earn you a whole lot of silver. It does give you a good bit of XP, though. It is a pretty good crew trader tank. But it's preferential matchmaking. You notice all the incoming fire I took there. I don't know how many rounds impacted off the front of my tank there, but I'm sitting there just bouncing all of it. I haven't taken a single point of damage yet. My tracks are beat up, but that's okay. That's what they're there for. I'm just trying to keep this KV-4 lit. I do have friendly artillery. There's another round impacting off my turret. I do have friendly artillery, but I guess he's busy. I really need to start dealing with this KV-5. He's starting to work up the flank, and I'm noticing now around this point that I pretty much am our western flank here. I have a tank destroyer and another medium up here with me, but they're not in a very opportunistic position. At least the KV-5's distracted with me. My round's either missing or just bouncing harmlessly off that tank. There we go, artillery finally landing a nice round on that KV-4. And I'm just trying to do whatever I can. Couldn't penetrate him, trying to track him, do anything I can. I don't know where that allied medium tank's going. Yeah, putting a shot in that light tank, just trying to get some damage on the board for me, because remember, I do have to earn XP. I'm trying to signal for help now, because I am now alone. I'm surrounded by 2 Russian heavy tanks. I decided to abandon that position. I did not want to risk being overwhelmed. And I'm just going to go face hug this KV-5. Unfortunately, by doing so, grinding my tracks against his tracks, knocking them out, I'm forced to repair them because I do not want to be a stationary target. Enemy artillery is still in play. And I'm trying to get up close and personal with this KV-5 because he does not have very much gun depression, especially over the back of his tank. Keeping him tracked in place again. But he's now, nice shot going to the top of my turret there. Pull back just too far. And enemy artillery now coming in. I'm lit up, of course, because look at that, I'm taking fire all around. That shot was, I was hoping was going to finish him off. I got one more shot before he can finish me, and it bounces! Ooh. Friendly Nashorn finishing him off, and I'm taking fire still. I don't know how many enemies are still around here, and it's at this point that I notice just how many enemies are left. We are down by a lot. We have a T-37. It's the same light tank that I put a shot into his flank earlier. And it's going to be down to me versus him. Oh. Enemy artillery finishing me off just as I knock out that friendly tank. So what's going on with my team? Well, we have a T-29 camping in the back of the map, but, you know, what else is new? Super heavy brawler tank with impenetrable turret armor. Makes an excellent sniper. We have 2 tank destroyers butt-fucking each other in the same position, and that Nashorn that saved my life hanging out in the back. Rheinmetall Borsig getting off some nice shots there, but it's this little guy here, Rohi, that took my interest. He's in a T-69, and he just found himself something interesting. There's only 3 of us left now, 3 versus 6 situation. But he managed to find himself a Type 59 who appears to have gone AFK. Free XP, don't mind if I do. That nice auto-loader making short work of that AFK T-59. A few minutes later, he's running up over the ridge here. I'm assuming he was going to try to cap, but the enemy has now started to cap our base. So he has no other option left now but to try and go back and defend after he deals with that artillery. 2 versus 3 situation now. At T-29 moving up to try and defend the cap. Rohi's moving up very quickly to support him. If they can rush in there together, they might have a good chance of overwhelming whatever is guarding that flag. However, the T-29 is not listening to his call to fall back and is going to charge up there all alone. And in theory, you'd think the T-29 would have a decent shot at poking that ridge, but Rohi has been spotted. There's a Black Prince engaging him. Some fire came off further to the west over there. There's probably the tank destroyer there, Rheinmetall Borsig, hiding in the trees to the west of our cap zone. 20 seconds left. All they got to do is damage 1 tank. T-29 has been spotted, but he continues to rise up over the ridge, puts a shot into the Borsig, doesn't damage him somehow, because the cap keeps on going down. At least I think he didn't damage him. Rohi tries their shot going into him, damaging his gun. He elects to pull back over the ridge, and that's a loss from my team. But nevertheless, let's take a look at the post-game stats. Despite it being a defeat, I still managed to make 100,000 silver, 1,322 XP. That is with a premium account, and using the sweep the leg perk giving me a 1.25 bonus to the silver. But all in all, despite it being a defeat, pretty profitable battle for me in the Type 59. This next battle comes to us on Arctic region. As I'm double checking the map, making sure I actually make sure that there's going to be allies coming down this way to help me. Because the corner on Arctic map is where you go to die, and nobody wants to die alone. First tank I come up against, M46 Patton. I haven't come across too many of them. I don't really know where to shoot it, so I'll just shoot it. Turns out if you shoot it in the side, it doesn't like it. And I don't know why I don't come across very many M46 Pattons. I am approaching later tiers now, so I have to learn the game pretty much all over again. But we got an ally up there in what appears to be a E50, yep, E50, and I'm going to head up here and try to support him, use my frontal armor, use my turret armor, down some shots, and be on the front lines. Immediately we discover an enemy Type 59, and here's perfect demonstration of just how this thing is made out of tracks. First shot went into it, got absorbed by the tracks. Second shot got absorbed by the black hole that is this game's physics engine. And third shot is not going to be meant for him because he died. But up on the ridge, it looks like we spotted enemies. There was a E-59 up there. Ooh, Tiger blowing my tracks off. I'm just going to elect to have my crew repair them. I don't want to burn that repair kit just yet. There's more enemies up there. We got a Tiger, that E-50. Someone else is up there as well. Watching the map, I'm starting to notice that my teammates are getting bloodthirsty and they're going after that Patton. So if we're going to start this push, we better go ahead and do it right. I'm going to head up here and make myself a distraction. Since that Tiger has a hard-on for me, I'm just going to drive right out in the open here. Trust my frontal armor and my turret will do work for me. I'm not sure if that Tiger was shooting at me or what, but we come across a T-28 frantically trying to get behind that rock. I do not want to get hit by a T-28 as his round narrowly misses my tank, and I think he hit one of my allies behind me. Track the Tiger now, get some sweet revenge on him. He's now locked in position. Doesn't look like he has a repair kit, and that kill is mine. Now let's do something about that T-28. Let's see if these guns pointing my way. Pull back, wait for my teammates to sally forth and present themselves as a target. Allow me to be fully aimed, and hit him in the tracks. Did not blow his tracks off, but they are damaged. Looks like the E-50 is moving down from the ridge. Got a nice shot into him. And one of my teammates has now made himself some cover behind me there. T-28's pulling back now. My teammates are pushing up. If I can get a shot in there. Oh, now finally taking off his track. Does not look like he has a repair kit, so he's stuck there. And wow. That was the only spot on that tank I could have not hit. And my round just failed, or just sailed straight through it. T-28 finally getting taken out by the T-34 on my team. And this match is pretty much over. The enemy team scattered, and we're effectively surrounding all of them as we're picking off the last of the survivors here. We do have a full health IS over there, but he is behind a ridge, so he's not much of a threat to me. I would like to get a kill on this E-50. Tracking him. Oh dear. No, wait, didn't track him. Took a hit, damaged my fuel tank, and somebody else picked up the kill. That's okay. Put a shot into that IS, maybe. Yep, sailing straight through the ground. I fucking love it. Getting a nice shot into that IS. Excuse me, teammate. I have an E-50 to go harass. Because these two mediums over here are clear to make a break for our base. We do have an IS-3 down here in this valley that we are going to have to deal with. Yeah, I noticed that. First round bouncing off the front of his turret. I really had no chance in hell of penetrating. And I'm just trying to run the distraction right now. Oh, took a shot at me. I've loaded a premium round, but I do not want to waste it. It is, I think, 4,000 silver a round. So I want to make sure I have a good shot on him before I take that shot. But, yep, bouncing around from the IS-3 off my turret. He's now surrounded by my entire team. I'm going to divert my attention back to our base, because the last two members of the enemy team are there, and our friendly tank destroyer that's back there is in danger. That Tiger 88. Is that another E-50? No, T-54. I have that premium round loaded, so I don't want to just waste it. I want to make sure I have a clear shot. Comet over there as well. So this premium round is kind of... Yeah, that's a good shot. Oh! But that was money well wasted. That's alright. The T, whatever the hell it was, been taken out. Just a Comet left. Signaling good game, my teammates. Heading up here over the ridge. That Comet's been taken out, and that's going to be a nice victory. Very well played match. My teammates actually being worth a shit and pushing up when they were supposed to push up. 200... What? Did I? Yes, I did. 203,000 silver. 1,862 XP. Silver Campaign 4 completed. 6 cents, whatever. But the Type 59 Ace finally completed that. 100,000 silver. A day of premium. And look at that. Finishing in the 95% percentile. Doesn't get any better than that. 940 damage blocked. Finished second on my team. That's what dreams are made of right there. That's a lot of silver. I've been working on this op for a good week now, so it felt good to finally get this thing accomplished and out of the way so I can move on to other things. Namely, what I'm going to spend this money on. I have 981,000 silver right now. Get a day of premium, 100,000 silver. That's so nice to have that done. Silver campaign completed. I get a first aid kit. Woohoo! 30,000 silver. I'll come back to that later, but first I'll show you what I bought with my nice little bonus. BK1602 levered. This is the next set of ops that World of Tanks is running right now. It's on track to the E50, I believe it is. And the road starts with this. But that's another video for another time. I hope you guys enjoyed this little World of Tanks video I put together today. Please like it if you liked it. Comment down below if you got a comment or question for me and all that jazz. And as always, whatever you're doing, have fun. Do it to the best of your ability. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.